Imagine a kingdom basking in the vibrant glow of prosperity, where the streets are alive with music and tales of valor echo through the hallways of grand castles. But then, in a moment that shatters the peace, news spreads like wildfire. The king is dead, and there are no children to inherit the crown. How does such a monarchy navigate the turbulent waters of a succession crisis? What unfolds when the very fabric of royalty hangs in the balance? When a monarch passes without leaving heirs, the throne does not simply wait for someone to claim it. Instead, a delicate dance of uncertainty begins. It often falls upon distant relatives, perhaps siblings or cousins, to step into the void left behind. Every royal family has its own intricate web of succession laws and traditions, etched through the ages. What might seem like a clear lineage could, in fact, reveal hidden complexities that complicate even the most straightforward claims to the throne. Consider, if you will, the grandiosity of a constitutional monarchy like that of the United Kingdom. Here, the death of a sovereign initiates ceremonial rituals that serve to honor the departed while strategically guiding the realm toward a new era. Yet, in this careful orchestration, the throne may remain unoccupied until the heir apparent is legitimized, a process steeped in both legalities and centuries-old customs. But who, one might wonder, steps into the kingly shoes in such times of crisis? The immediate candidates tend to be the deceased siblings. And if they, too, have passed? Well, then the search expands further into the noblesse, reaching out to cousins and even more distant relations. Historical precedents shows us that this isn't just a tidy affair. Take the French monarchy, for example, where distant relatives may find themselves thrust into a spotlight they never anticipated. Yet, within this chaos lies the potential for power struggles, as factions rise and interests clash within the royal court, each vying for influence at a moment of great upheaval. The methods through which a new king might be chosen emerge from a tapestry of practices, drawing from rich histories. In some realms, a council of nobles assembles, poring over potential successors, weighing lineage against merit. Think of the turbulent drama in England during the reign of King Henry I, whose death ignited a fierce civil war. With rival claimants like Matilda and Stephen battling for supremacy, the chaos erupted into what became known as the Anarchy, a telling reminder of just how volatile succession crises can be. Reflect upon the echoes of history, from the political void created in Japan after Emperor Go-Murakami's death in 1192, to the Spanish succession crisis ignited by Charles II's lack of heirs. Each scenario left a swirl of conflict and unrest in its wake. The War of the Roses in England stands testament to disputes over rightful claims, interwoven with royal unions that complicated matters further. Yet, even as we gaze upon the modern world, it's clear the absence of heirs presents a different conundrum. Now, in many nations that balance monarchy with parliamentary systems, the implications may touch deeper questions about the relevance of monarchy itself. What happens when royal lines falter? Does it fuel movements toward democracy? Could it provoke calls for republics as societies search for new structures of governance? In a vacuum of power and uncertainty, political strategies come to the fore. Distant royal relatives might forge alliances with influential factions, making promises that tug at the heartstrings of various societal interests, while engaging in maneuverings that could reshape the kingdom. This is a pivotal moment, ripe for opportunists and non-royals to emerge as significant players in the unfolding drama. The importance of clear succession laws cannot be overstated. Monarchies that maintain robust and transparent rules mitigate the chaos that may arise when heirs are absent. We must ponder, what does the legacy of a royal family truly signify when succession becomes murky? How do public sentiments sway when the throne's rightful claimants are not concrete? Through the lens of time, we learn that the repercussions of a royal death without heirs stretch far beyond immediate power plays. They invite contemplation about the very essence of governance and societal structure, prompting questions that challenge our understanding of modern authority. In this era of democratic ideals and shifting landscapes, one must consider, is monarchy still relevant? What does the future hold for institutions steeped in such rich history? As these age-old questions linger in the air, they beckon us to reflect not just on the past, but on the evolving narrative of governance itself. The answers may well shape how kingdoms and countries at large move forward into the unknown.